I am Michelle Clark. I am the middle daughter of Ronnie and Barbara Prelup, and I was raised in this church. Very proudly a member of this church for my entire life, and I've lived around the Georgetown area my whole life. We were in the old building when I first was a member, and when we moved to this building, I don't recall this, but apparently my younger sister was the youngest member of the congregation the day that we moved into this church building. Growing up, Sunday was no question. We began Sunday with church. And like good Lutherans, we have our spot right over there. We tease my father that we don't change in our family. Actually, we tease my dad that he doesn't change, and he'll proudly tell you, I don't like change. I know what I like, and I like what I know. If we weren't here or aren't here on any given Sunday, you can probably bet that we are in Colorado, which ironically is where my parents are today. The stability of being in a church family like this is part of my foundation. It's part of the roots that I have, and knowing that my home has always been in this area and in this building is something that has made me who I am. I left for 4 years to go to college in Lubbock. I left for a year and a half, with the longest year and a half of my life, to live in Corpus Christi, and I moved back here and settled in Round Rock, where I currently live. The 3.5 hours even from here to Corpus was just too far of a distance from my family. Couldn't do it. So I was confirmed in this church back in the day when church confirmation classes lasted 7 years, from 3rd grade till 10th grade. I was married in this building. My older sister was married in this building. My nephews were both baptized here, and I've had the privilege of being their godmother as they grew in their journey of faith over their lives. And last fall, I had the privilege of watching my youngest nephew also be confirmed in this building. This building and this family has been a place of healing for me and my family over the years. Through the loss of loved ones and through a divorce, I knew that coming here lifted me. It's been part of my restoration as I figured out how all those steps of my life led me down my path and created this journey that is my life. Faith has really helped me through a lot of ups and downs, and I realized that none of it is circumstantial. I believe in the master plan. This place and its people are a reliable source of energy for me on a weekly basis. It fills my cup to be here each Sunday morning and start my work week. I work in nonprofit higher education. It gives me a great deal of satisfaction, that industry and my career there. In my daily work, I see the blending of the two careers that I saw in my childhood growing up. I see my mother, an educator with a passion for changing children's lives and developing in the classroom and really reaching them. And my father, whose business leadership skills I insisted I was not going to do, and yet here I am 20 years into people leadership. Church has been through a lot of change in my time, but it's always been part of my foundation. I thank you all for being part of my journey through these years. That stability of all of you have shaped me into the person that I am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It is a joy to be part of this family of faith together and to hear these stories of ways that people's faith has been impacted through our ministry together at Christ Lutheran Church. And so thank you for sharing your story with us today, Michelle.